What's up, everybody? I want to talk to you a little bit about Wagner Bortolato, my opponent coming up at the High Five Knuckles Up event on August the 26th. This match is, for me personally, an important one. It represents a couple of eras of WAF champions. So, for those of you that are not aware, somewhere way back in 2002 and 2003, I became the senior super heavyweight WAF left arm champion. So that's the basically what that is the open class. I won that, I defended it, I took a year off, came back in 05, 06, 07, so on and so forth. Handful of silvers, bronzes along the way, returned to the podium at the top in 2018. Right around 2006, this Brazilian guy came on the scene, but he always was in the 110 kilo class, so he was one class right below me, and we never ever met. So throughout 2006, 7, 8, 9, that is the era where you saw Wagner win a bunch of these titles. And then at some point he lost a couple. He was facing guys like Gennady. You saw Georgi Svetkov make an appearance in there. You saw the emergence of different guys like Levon come into that. They started around that era. So there was always Wagner. I was lurking around. I was a super heavyweight champ, or a contender at very least, when he was kind of at the top of his game in that 110 kilo class. Now we fast forward all these years later. We have never faced each other. This match is a little bit for legacy. Wagner is way bigger than he was back then. He's a much different arm wrestler. He is, by all accounts, better than he's ever been. He's a much heavier man, and he just came off of a big win at East versus West 8, where he went against one of his old rivals in that division, in the 110 kilo division, which was Farid Osmanli, who used to be Farid Usmanov, if you're looking through the results back then. Don't know why that name got changed. There was a story behind it at one point. I'm sure someone in the comments can share that. But Wagner comes out with a dominant win. Vandalizes Engen's table, for one thing, that's a whole other story. Jody and I will talk about that when we get on here tomorrow. But the match between Wagner and I is going off on August the 26th. Wagner is looking huge, strong, and he will be a tough challenge, maybe my toughest challenge. But I will be ready. I'm training my ass off. I have much respect for the man, but when we get on the table, may the best man win.